Now at 6, soccer's main event is coming to America. The World Cup for 2026 was awarded today to the United States, Canada, and Mexico. We have CBS 4 team coverage on the international showdown beginning with CBS 4 sports anchor Jim Berry.
Well, Elliot, the three countries promised FIFA, soccer's governing body, an $11 billion payday. So the result, a landslide winner for Morocco, which became official this morning in Moscow.
Canada, Mexico and USA have been selected by the FIFA Congress to host the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
There were plenty of pats on the back when the so-called united bid from Mexico, Canada, and the United States won the rights to host soccer's biggest spectacle. The group's president, who lives in Miami, says it was an emotional moment.
Thank you for entrusting us with this privilege, the privilege of hosting the FIFA World Cup in 2026.
This will mark the first time 3 nations will host the World Cup. Canada and Mexico will have 10 matches, with the remaining 60 spread out across the United States.
It's stupendously magnificent. And
the always effusive Ray Hudson, a South Florida soccer pioneer, could not help but gush about the possibilities.
Imagine, as an observer from overseas, having Guadalajara to go to, and then the Great White North and the beautiful cities of Canada, and then back down to Miami Beach. It doesn't get any better than that.
Although all of the match sites are not etched in stone, Hard Rock Stadium most certainly will get some of this World Cup action.
There are probably not many more melting pots filled with passion from around the globe of pretty much every single corner of it than South Florida. And it doesn't matter who's going to play here, the fans will show up and it's going to be a party.
Although many South Floridians love the sport, pro soccer has struggled to gain a foothold here. Megastar David Beckham plans to try again with his expansion MLS team. Hudson, who once played and coached for the Fort Lauderdale Strikers, says the World Cup announcement ought to convince Beckham's group to nail down a stadium site and get moving.
If they've ever had a nice kick up in the, can I say that? Yeah. They have got one now. I mean, the moment is now. They can catch this wave and they can ride it.
Well, it would be nice for the United States to be in the World Cup by that time.
Yeah,
right?
It would be, and they will. This guarantees that they will be in it. Of course, they're not in the World Cup, which begins in 2018 tomorrow in Russia. But the field, by the way, for the first time is going to expand from 32 to 48 nations in 2026. So that also would obviously guarantee that the U.S. ought to make it then.
Yeah, great to see. All right, Jim, thanks a lot. Good news for soccer fans around the world. Our team coverage moves now to Hard Rock Stadium, which will most certainly get its slice of the action. CBS 4's Hank Tester is there with that side of the story. Hey, Hank.
Well, this stadium and the renovation will certainly play a very important role in the decision of whether or not those games are played here. This really isn't a done deal yet. Let's take a look. A big day for these two, County Mayor Carlos Jimenez and County Tourism Chief Bill Talbert. Why? Listen.
On behalf of our united bid, Canada, Mexico, and my country, the United States, thank you so very much for this incredible honor.
It's huge, the World Cup in North America in 2026. The ultimate in soccer comes our way, and just maybe 8 or so of those matches will be played in Miami Gardens at the Hard Rock Stadium.
The total economic impact for the United States is estimated to be about $4.2 billion.
We got a taste of this last summer with the Clásico between Real Madrid and FC Barcelona. It was a huge event. World Cup matches even more exciting. All will be played in the summer of 2026.
30 days of activity in the summer, mid-June through mid-July. If anybody was here for El Clásico, it was the most successful soccer event in U.S. history in the summer in Miami.
The Clásico put huge dollars into South Florida in the middle of the slow summer season. Now the potential economic impact of multiple matches?
This is a Super Bowl on steroids.
Matches will be played in venues across Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. Likely the finals will not be in Miami, but 8 games will, if approved by the U.S. host committee.
I feel pretty confident that Miami will be one of those cities.
If so, it will be the ultimate reward for renovating what is now the Hard Rock Stadium.
Steve Ross put a lot of money into the stadium, and we designed it to be a global entertainment destination. I think it's among, if not the best place to view soccer in the world now.
Okay, let's take a look at the process. The local committee here has to submit an application to the host committee. They will decide whether or not games will be played here. As we understand it, there's about 12 locations in 17 cities that are applying, so a lot of hustle ahead for the folks from Miami-Dade. That's the very latest. I'm Hank Chester, CBS 4 News. Back to you.